reflection. How did you integrate technologies, software, hardware, and online in this project? I will be answering through this audiobook of The Fragments of Us. In this novel, we will be covering 6 chapters, starting with chapter number 1, Introduction. This reflection explores the different technologies used during the production of Fragments of Us, from filming equipment to editing software and online platforms. Each tool played an important role in helping transform creative ideas into finished film. Chapter number 2 is about hardware technologies. In this chapter, I discuss the physical equipment used during filming, including cameras, lens, lighting equipment, and stabilizing tools. These technologies help me capture high quality footage and create the visual style of the film. Chapter number 3, Software Technologies. This section focuses on the software used during the production process. Editing program and screenwriting tools helped organize the project structure and the narrative and transform raw footage into the final cinematic sequence. Chapter number 4, Online Technologies. Online platforms supported research, inspiration, communication, and promotion. This chapter explains how different digital tools helped with planning, gathering information, and sharing the final project with the audience. Chapter number 5, Production Process. This chapter highlights how all the technologies work together throughout the filmmaking process. It reflects on how combining hardware, software, and online tools make the production process more effective and creative. Chapter number 6, The Conclusion. The final chapter summarizes how technology supported every stage of this project, from planning and filming to editing and distribution, and reflects on how these tools contributed to the completion of the Fragments of Us. Introduction. Throughout the production of my film, Fragments of Us, technology played a crucial role in every stage of the project. From filming and editing to research, planning, and promotion, I relied on a variety of hardware, software, and online platforms to help bring my ideas to life. By combining these technologies, I was able to develop my filmmaking skills and create a final project that felt more professional and visually engaging. In this reflection, I will explain how different technologies supported the creative and technological process of producing my film. Hardware technologies. The first category of technology used during the production process was hardware, which mainly included the equipment used for filming and recording scenes. For my film, I primarily used Canon EOS camera, which allowed me to capture high quality footage with strong detail and clarity. This camera was particularly used because of its good performance in low light environment, which helped me maintain a cinematic atmosphere in several scenes. To achieve a wider field of view or more dynamic shots, I used 24mm Canon lens. This lens allowed me to capture both wider shots and smooth zoom effects, which were useful when framing characters and creating a more immersive visual style. In addition to the cameras, I used a tripod to stabilize camera during the filming. This prevented shaky footage and ensured that certain shots remained steady and visually professional. Lighting equipment also played a crucial role during the filming. Studio lights were used to control the brightness and mood of specific scenes. By adjusting the lighting, I was able to create a more dynamic atmosphere that suited the psychological tone of the film. For one particular shot, I used my iPhone 13 instead of the main camera. The phone was attached to the side mirror of the car in order to capture a risky moving shot that would have been difficult to achieve safely with the main camera. The phone allowed me to experiment with creative camera placement while still maintaining good image quality. Together, these hardware tools helped me capture the footage needed to visually communicate the story of Fragments of Us. Software technologies. Another important part of the production process involved the use of editing and planning software. For editing the film, I used DaVinci Resolve, which is a professional editing software commonly used in filmmaking. This software allowed me to arrange the clips, trim footage, adjust the timing of the scenes, and refine the pacing of the film. Throughout editing, I was able to transform raw footage into structured and emotionally engaging sequence. DaVinci Resolve also allowed me to make adjustments to visual elements such as brightness, contrast, and color, which helped me improve the overall look of the film. In addition to the editing software, I use Celtex, while developing the screenplay for my film. Celtex helped me organize the script in professional format, allowing me to clearly structure dialogue, screen description, and characters' action before filming process began. Using these software tools allowed me to approach the filmmaking process in more organized and professional way. Online technologies also played a very important role throughout the project. These platforms helped me with research, planning, inspiration, promotion, and documentation of the film. For visually inspiration and design ideas, I used Pinterest. Pinterest helped me explore more visual styles, color palettes, and short ideas that influence the overall aesthetics of the film, as well as the design of my presentation material. For research and information gathering, I used Chrome to access different websites and sources related to the film convention, genre analysis, and filmmaking techniques. I also used YouTube as a resource to watch tutorials and example of film scenes. This helped me understand editing technique, camera angles, and storytelling approach and how storytelling approaches used by filmmakers. Du- During the planning process, I used ChatGPT to organize ideas, clarify certain filmmaking concepts, and structure my written reflection in the blog post. For promotion and audience engagement, I used Instagram to share teasers and about my film. This allowed me to interact with viewers and gather feedback about my project. Finally, I used WordPress to create and maintain my production vlog. This platform allowed me to document the entire journey of making the film, including research, planning, production, and critical reflection. And lastly, the conclusion. Overall, technologies played a vital role in creation of Fragments of Us. Hardware tools allowed me to capture high quality footage, software programs helped me to organize and edit the project, and online platforms supported research, inspiration, and distribution. By integrating these different technologies, I was able to manage filmmaking process more effectively and produce a final film that reflects both my creative vision and technical skill I developed throughout the project.